Tears of the Kingdom has been out for about 6 months now, and new things are still being discovered. So today, I'm going to cover all of my favorite movement glitches in Tears of the Kingdom, both some old stuff, but also new stuff that are being discovered that I haven't covered in the channel yet. And as a little bonus, at the end of this video, I'm also going to be updating you guys on what has happened in the speed run, because some new crazy stuff has been discovered since I made my last video. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel for more awesome content, and we'll get right into it after a quick word from today's sponsor. Honkai Star Rail is a brand new space fantasy RPG from the developers of Genshin Impact. And if you haven't heard of this game before, then, well, let's be honest, you probably should. I mean, it has everything an RPG fan wants. It has over 20 playable characters, it lets you explore different worlds and different universes, has incredible story, and I also personally love all of these amazing cutscenes that they've added into the game. And if you play the game right now, there are 2 limited edition characters available. Jinglu, a blindfolded former general who destroys anyone who comes in her way with her incredible ice attacks. And then there's Topaz and Numbi, a fire unit who works together to not only be cute, I mean, come on, just look at that pet, but also they work together to take down single target enemies hard. And with both of these new characters being out and version 1.4 just dropping, adding tons of content, there's never been a better time to get into Honkai Star Rail. So use this limited time code to get access to one of these characters, and download the game by clicking the link in the description of this video. Thank you so much Honkai Star Rail for sponsoring this video. So the first thing I'm going to be covering today is actually a old glitch that had been rediscovered in Tears of the Kingdom. Sort of. If you ever watch a speedrun of Breath of the Wild, you will know about a glitch known as skews. Basically, by shield jumping on a sloped surface, you could angle Link, and this lets you clip through multiple walls, which are used all over the place by both casuals and speedrunners. Well, unfortunately, this was patched in Tears of the Kingdom, but people have been going back to the old version 1.0 to look if there is things that we kind of overlooked since, the update came out very fast, and something new has been found. So, what has been discovered is that if you end up doing a shield jump on top of a sloped surface, I'm just going to, as an example, do it on this thing right here, it will cancel out the angle. So if you do a jump here and then I do a shield jump, it will not give you an angle like the old one did. However, if you do a shield jump and then mash the B button to cancel your shield the second you land on the ground, you will actually store the angle of the surface that you landed on, just like Breath of the Wild. Unfortunately, there is a second failsafe in the game to make sure that when you perform your shield jump, it will straighten Link back out. But this is where the new discovery comes in. So what was discovered was that if you end up fusing a bomb to your shield, then once you perform a shield jump, Link will take the last angled surface, the skew that was stored, and apply it to the bomb. So I'm going to stand perfectly still here and just do a shield jump in place, and look what happens. We go forward with a lot of distance. And that is not only the exciting part, because this can be combined with multiple things. Let me show you. So I've just entered the shrine now, and let me show you what you can combine the skew jump with. So first, I'm going to show you the technique of a super shield jump. So normally when you perform a shield jump, it will look roughly something like this. As you can see, you get pretty far up, not bad, just barely getting over there, but it's not super high. Now, what you can do instead is if you fuse a bomb to your shield and you perform a shield jump just like I did, but you press the jump button to perform a shield jump at the exact same time you land, you will get extra height. So let me show you how that looks like. Just like that. I don't know if you could see, but I almost hit the roof of the shrine. You almost double the height from a normal shield jump. And this is why this is so powerful, because there's many sections in this game where you might not have a good slope to get a ton of speed or height, where you can then just do a shield jump and then kind of store it. So pretend that this ledge wasn't here, right? Like just pretend for a second that this ledge didn't exist. So I'm going to perform a shield jump right here, right? Cancel my shield right as I land to get my skew. And then I'm going to drop a bomb right here. So let's say I'm entering this area and I really don't have any material to get up there. Well, what you can do then is combine a super jump with a skewed bomb jump to get up to areas you normally never supposed to. So let me show you. And look at that. We jump up like all the way from, it's like incredible. And it can be used in so many places. So I'll just show you a couple of clips on the screen right now of just a few areas that I've done it in. But there's just so many cool areas where you're like, you can just speed up the movement by getting a skew, save it, and then just run up and just shield jump up. It's just absolutely incredible and amazing. I absolutely love it. And another incredible thing is that you can actually combine these two tricks I just mentioned with a third trick to make it even more overpowered. So, if you watched my most recent glitch coverage of Tears of the Kingdom about 2 months ago, I mentioned that with performing a glitch known as arrow smuggling, which you have for more detail, you can click on the link, it will be in the top right of that video. But either way, if you perform a glitch known as arrow smuggling, you can basically interact with your bow while you're midair to extend a jump. And you can also do this rhythm, by the way, much quicker than I showcased in that video to basically completely maintain your speed. So, what you can theoretically do is that you can perform a skewed shield jump, then you do a super jump to gain way more height, and then take back out and in your bow to maintain that height to get to places super quickly. I throw a quick clip up from Moss's video on someone performing all of that combination combined, just to show you how incredibly fast the movement can be. However, that's not where all the exciting Tears of the Kingdom stuff has been recently discovered, because a new early game route for the Great Plateau was also recently implemented for speedrunners, which I think is super exciting. So basically how this new route works is you go through early game, go through the beginning cutscenes, yada, yada, yada. But once you're up to the top of the starting area and you get the wings early, this is where the route now is brand new. So you immediately start by duplicating the wings at the very top of the island. And then you jump down to get the opening sort of cutscene where, you see like the Tears of the Kingdom logo. But instead of landing into the pond, you're going to perform infinite jumps by basically starting a dive, interrupting the dive, and then doing a jump slash, and repeatedly doing that over and over again to extend your fall so you never touch the ground. Then you're going to get to the very, very edge of the arena platform, drop a wing, and then grab the ledge, drop 2 more wings, and then talk to the construct? Why are we doing this? Well, by doing all of the shenanigans, by going to the edge without ever landing on it and then just dropping wings, the game will never consider that you have stood on standable ground. Meaning that once you go down, you activate the Temple of Time, which activates the shrines around the arena, and you void out, the game is actually going to spawn you at the starting island, all the way at the highest point of the Great Plateau. Or, sorry, the Sky Island. And by doing all of that, what it lets you do then is just jump off of it and fly straight to the tallest shrine, skipping all of the climbing up on that main island, which usually would take like minutes to do. And then you can just kind of drop down, carefully grab the ledge on the side of the shrine to cancel your fall damage, which is very scary. But then once you've done that, you can just enter it and then proceed your way, which speeds up the Sky Island way more. But either way, that's just a little bit of an update of what's been going on in Tears of the Kingdom. I hope you enjoyed this update. I'm going to give another update once more things are discovered, but I just thought that the new movement tricks were so incredibly cool that I just wanted to mention some of them that have been found. But either way, that's the sort of update on Tears of the Kingdom. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more content like this, then please be sure to subscribe to for more content like this. My name is Linkus7, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later, everybody. Bye-bye.